Hello and happy Friday. My name is Anne. 1 second. And this is Toby. And Toby helps me start my podcasts. Don't you, little boy? He's a Yorkie, nearly 3 years old. Nearly 3. And he loves his mommy. Mommy loves him too. Yes, yes. Okay, you go and sleep down there in that bed. There you go. So today I have lots of things to tell you about and show you in Quilty Friday. First, I have a finished object. I finished the leaves quilt top, which is, oh, wait till you see it. Oh, da-da-da. Look at that. It's huge. With all the little campers on and flowers and more campers. Oh my goodness. I just love it. So I have to get it quilted. I'm going to send this away to a lovely lady that I know, and she is going to long arm it for me because I'm terrified of doing this on my machine because it's quite bigger than I'm used to with the small quilts. Plus I'm not really very good at quilting it myself anyway yet, and I don't want to mess this up because this is lovely. This was the May Sew Sampler. Did you all watch last Friday when I had said I wasn't going to do an unboxing, but when I had gotten the August one in, oh my gosh, I just couldn't wait to show the fabric to everybody. So I wound up showing you previous fabrics from June, July, and then the August box. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch last Friday's and give me a thumbs up if you like seeing the unboxings, because I'll do them if you want me to do them. They are kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, so that was the May Sew Sampler. So as I say, I have to pick a background. I have picked a background. I thought, actually it was my husband who said to do this one as the background. I think, is there a oh no, in the teal. Maybe we're gonna go with the teal. What do you think? Because I think that would be lovely as the backing. So it's all the little campers on the back. And then the binding, once it's been quilted, is gonna be this brown color. So I have that. I just have to order the backing. So once I get that, then I can send it off to 3 Dogs Quilting. Pauline. I'll leave a link below. Yeah, so that's that finished. And then of course you saw Bats and Booze last week finished. I haven't done anything more with that yet. Again, I have to get backing fabric, so I'll get it all at the same time. And I did start a new project. Now, when we were in Halifax visiting my son, I knew I wanted to get some fabric to remind me of the trip, because I thought it'd be lovely to make, not that we go on very many trips these days, but I thought it was our first trip in about 18 months, 2 years, and I thought it would be lovely to celebrate that trip and buy some fabric down there. Now I did get some fabric, and I got 3 1-yard cuts because I found a website and a YouTube channel called Fabric Cafe, and that's what they specialize in. They have designed quilts to make with 3-yard kits, and she has a book. She has several books actually, but this is the one that I got, and there are 8 different quilts you can get, and the one that my husband picked was this one. This is what he wanted me to use. And typically what you do is you use a novelty print or a big print for your big block, and then you have a light and a dark coordinating fabric to do all the bits that will highlight, join, you know, the thing. So these were the 3 fabrics that I picked. Oh, I'll show you this way. So this was the first one. I fell in love with this, and of course it just reminds me of Nova Scotia and the lighthouses, and I just thought that that was amazing. And it has the red and the blue lighthouses. I kind of like blue lighthouses. So I thought this fabric was beautiful. So I picked 1 yard of this, and literally having cut everything out, and I'm in the process of sewing it all together, this is what's left of that 1 yard fabric, which if my calculations are correct, it's a fat 1/8. So I still could do something with this. But anyway, so that's the one. And then as my light fabric, I picked this one. And I loved that. I love the blue in this. I just thought it was gorgeous. And it's kind of like a beige color on the rope, which again is lovely. And then the dark to go with it was this one. And these are little birds flying all around on the dark blue. So I thought these 3 would go together beautifully and make a quilt. Oh, where's the other one? Didn't even show you there, to make a quilt. I thought that would be fabulous. And so the pattern, as I said, from the book was called Garden Path. And if I can turn around, there it is on the wall. So isn't it lovely? So I've got a fair bit of it done. I'm pretty sure today or this week I will be able to get it all sewn together. There are strip borders to go on as well. So once I've got them all on, it'll be finished, and then to choose the backing. I always wait to choose my backing till the quilt is finished, because mine doesn't always come out exactly the same size they tell you. So sometimes I don't need as much fabric. And I've now figured out how to calculate what you need with your 2 widths and sewing them together and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go to my local store because they actually had the anchor fabric. So I'm assuming they have the same range. I think it's a Northcott, maybe. I've took all the bits off, so I don't know. Yes, it's a Northcott fabric. So I'm pretty sure I can get that here. Not the lighthouses, I never saw those, but I did see the anchor fabric. So I'm sure I'll find something similar in that whole range that I can use for the backing once I've measured it. So that's coming along nicely. What else am I working on? Oh, I have got the fabric in for the charming Christmas tree, which is this one I made a couple of weeks ago. It's a small wall hanging, and it uses, you can do it with charm squares or mini charms. So charm squares are 5 inches and mini charms are 2.5, and this is a mini. So these were 2 packages of the mini charms, and this will go on the wall for Christmas. Isn't it cute? I like it. And that was quick and very easy to make. I did it in a couple of days. So this will be the back for it, which I love this fabric. Look at those gorgeous birds. Oh, the doves are lovely. So that will be, and this fabric line is from Layla Boutique, and it's Christmas morning. And then this will be the border to go all around the edge once it's, and I might quilt that myself because it is quite small. I think I might do a stitch in the ditch around the tree. Let's just see how that turns out, shall we? I've never done a stitch in the ditch. But so there's that. And then the other thing I didn't show you when I did the unboxing of the Sew Sampler, in each box, I might have mentioned it, you get a free block of the month. Now, if you don't want the Sew Sampler box, you can still get this particular block, but you have to pay for it. And it comes in a card form and everything. And I actually did get it because it comes free in my box. So this was week 1. I think I might have shown you these, or month 1, I should say. And then this was month 2. And we're going to put them all together with some kind of border on, but we don't know what that is till the very end of the series. This was 3, which is very similar to that. It's just the way you put the half square triangles, which again I'm learning more about, and it's very interesting. And this was number 4. So this one was April, May, June. This was July's. I haven't done August yet. And I really love this one, and it looks tremendously hard. When I first saw it on the thing, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't do that. But it's really easy. It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But isn't that cute? And the fabric that I'm using for it, I just bought a, what do you call it? Get the words out, in. I just bought a layer cake, which is 10 inches by 10 inches, because I figured you're cutting all these pieces up into small square. You don't need the fat quarter. I'll obviously need a lot more fabric to do the initial borders of each block and then putting it together, but the blocks themselves, I thought I'll just try a 10-inch layers cake. And I'm using the Happy Days, which is a Chelsea and Sherry design from, what are they called? They're called A Quilting Life. Sherry is A Quilting Life. So those I've done this week. And oh, I did finally, remember on Monday I mentioned that I went on a quilt along Zoom for the Cotton Cuts Olympia quilt puzzle mystery, and I actually didn't have the pieces the day that we did the Zoom along. Murphy's Law, got them the next day. So I thought it would be fun to show you me putting together the puzzle for Clue 2. So I hope you enjoy that, and come back and watch me in 2 weeks for another update of everything. No videos next week, but the week after we'll resume with Chit Chat Monday, Knitting Tuesday, Cross Stitch Wednesday, Crochet Thursday, Quilting Friday. Okay, have a great week and enjoy this little bit. Okay, so this is my package that I got in the mail with my pieces. So I need to take out all the bits and the pattern itself. And you have to make sure that I have on hand my guide, because they don't give you fabric piece A, piece B, piece C. They just tell you what fabric bits you're going to be using. So this is telling me that I have got 4 fabric Bs. Oh, that's these little guys. So there are 4 of them. And then 4 of fabric H. Oh, look at all these triangles. 12 of fabric B. And 12 of fabric H. And we are going to put those all together somehow. So let's just see how we're going to start this. We are going to sew an H and a B. Okay, let's get this over. So what was H again? HHH was this, H to a B. So that is going to go like that. So I'm going to measure up the corners. I am going to stick a pin in it because I want to know I'm doing it right. See, that moved. And then I'm going to take it over here. And I believe I'm sewing, that should be 1/4 of an inch where that is. So I believe I have to sew, let me show it you this way, like that, along that 1/4 inch line. So let's put that there. Take that out. And oh, look at that. I'll just give that a little press. I have my pressing mat on the other side. And which way am I pressing? Towards H. Gosh, which was H again? That one. I'm pressing it towards H. So that's what it looks like. Ooh, and I have to do that 6 times. So I have to do this 6 times. So there's 1. There's this one. It's gonna go like that. Yep. See if I can do it without pinning. Oh, she's brave. She's brave now. Look at this. And you don't have to back stitch when you're quilting. I didn't know this before, because each of your quilt pieces is going to be, which was H again? No, that one. Because each of your quilt pieces is stitched into another seam. There's another one. Okay, so that's there, and then that. Okay, so we have our 3 or 6 of them. And then we have to join these guys up like that. All right, so again, we turn it over, right side's facing, and we join up the corner to the corner. Maybe I'll pin this one. And so that. I always hold my yarn at the back when I first get going, so it doesn't get tangled. Because I used to start, it used to get all chewed up when I would first start with it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. And then that's going to go there. So this will turn over and go there. So we want to line that edge and that edge. And then that edge and that edge. Where'd the pin go? There. All right. Give that a press. Open that out. Look at that. Don't you love that green color? I do. It's so pretty. Okay, and then, so I have to make 2 of these, and then I have to make 2, but with the other way around, with the dark first, I think. Yeah, 2 like that, and then 2 the other way, kind of like that. I don't know why they just don't say make all 4 of them. Anyway, whatever. And then, after they've all been pressed, I have to put one of these there, and this one on that end there. So it now becomes a rectangle. So there, I'm not going to do any more. I just wanted you to see how I start playing with these and how I get them together. So I hope you've enjoyed this little quick tutorial on sewing together the Cotton Cuts Olympic Quilt Clue 2. See you in a couple of weeks. Bye.